Dragon Ball Legends is up to their shenanigans once again, ladies and gentlemen. They've hit us with another hint. Yep, they've done it. They've given us another hint, and we're up to guess who is the new unit coming. Now, these are always for new units, and this one here is a ring toss board. If you didn't know, it's a game where you throw rings onto the pegs, and then I think the higher the numbers, the more points you get. I don't know. I haven't ever played ring toss, or at least not like in a very long time. It's like a fair event, you know. You see, there's a board with a bunch of numbers there. It's just 1 all the way through 9, and they're not randomly. Clearly, there was a point to all this because there's been some good theories out there on who this is going to be. One of them is Garlic Jr., who, for Garlic Jr., if you don't know who he is, you don't remember, he was in a little saga from Dragon Ball Z, and then he was also in the first Dragon Ball Z movie, The Dead Zone. He's an immortal dude, and they lock him in the Dead Zone because he's immortal and wished from Shenron, so he cannot die. They have to lock him in the Dead Zone. Garlic Jr., the reason people think it could be him, and he's like never appeared in any Dragon Ball games ever, so it'd be weird if this man is our 1000 Day Celebration headliner, but I wouldn't be against it, to be honest. I think it'd be kind of cool to get some different characters in there. Either way, though, the reason people think it could be Garlic Jr. is because when you add up all these numbers in both the rows and the columns, like 2 plus 9 is 11 plus 4 is 15, 2 plus 7 is 9 plus 6 is 15. Oh, I just realized, even diagonally they add up to 15. 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 6 is 15, 2 plus 7 plus 8 is 15. All around, when you add it columns, rows, diagonally, you get 15. And so that's clearly a prominent number if they're making it appear all those times. 15, there's 15 Dragon Ball Z movies. And then, as you can see, the number 1 has a ring around it. So clearly 1 is, meaning something more than the rest of the numbers. And the first Dragon Ball Z movie is, as I just said, The Dead Zone with Garlic Jr., the man, the myth, the legend.
What's the matter? You look a little stressed out, Piccolo.
So that's one reason. And then another thing that makes it more obvious for Garlic Jr. in that case is the 115th episode, where if you take the 1 and then the 15, because those are the 2 prominent numbers, the 115th episode is about the end of the Garlic Jr. saga in Dragon Ball Z, which is kind of a weird coincidence, if it is just a coincidence that it's Garlic Jr. from both of these 2 things. So that's why some people think it'd be Garlic Jr. If they do Garlic Jr., I'm sure they'll use the movies version to give him the movies tag. Otherwise, I don't know what tags Garlic Jr. has that really helps anyone, and I don't think they want to make any more, units that don't have any tags that buff people. That would be... no one would like that. No one wants that. Either way, though, that's kind of our Garlic Jr. business. The next top idea, and really there's only 2, good ideas. There are some other fun ideas I'll talk about at the end there. But the other good idea is Halo Vegeta.
You're nothing, just a trickster. I am a warrior, the Saiyan Prince, Vegeta!
The reason is because there's that yellow ring, like a halo, makes sense, on the number 1. Or if you remember in the BUU saga, Vegeta says, Kakarot, you're number 1 at the end. So that's the big thing that a lot of people noticed right away. Something people didn't notice until a little bit later is all the numbers with the 15. Vegeta had to hold off BUU for 15 minutes for Goku. Also adds in a very strong idea of it being Vegeta. And then one cool thing here I saw from Mutant Roshi over on Twitter is in the middle row, or the middle column, the middle column there, he says it says 951. In Japanese, the 9 is Ku, the 5 is Go, and then if for the 1, it's just that same idea of Goku number 1, Kakarot number 1, which I thought was really cool that they figured that out, if that is actually the case. Another thing, I don't know how strong of an idea this is there's just 1 stand. I'm gonna assume it's just because you can only see 1, because the other one would be hidden behind the board, but a last stand from Vegeta to hold off BUU for Goku, the last stand for the Earth, so that's another thing for Vegeta. But those are the 2 main things we've gotten out of this, is it's either going to be Halo Vegeta or Garlic Jr. most likely. I personally would think it'd be Halo Vegeta, just because for the 1000 Day Celebration, which is what this will be for, unless they're just going to not do a 1000 Day Celebration, which I think would be mind-boggling I don't even know, man. Halo Vegeta seems much more likely, even though Garlic Jr. I think would be cool. I wouldn't summon for him, but I think that'd be kind of cool to introduce some other characters. But Halo Vegeta just makes a lot more sense because then you can add a new Kid BUU, per se. I don't feel like we'd get a new Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We already have 3 of them. One of them being Zenkai and being very good. One of them being an LF, so he'll get a Zenkai at some point. And then there's the red one still, who doesn't have a Zenkai, but he's another Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And for how long Super Saiyan 3 Goku really battled and was around, that's kind of a lot of units, since he didn't do all that much in Super Saiyan 3, to be honest. Well, at least in the anime. I guess the movies are a different story. But Halo Vegeta with like a Kid BUU, I think would be a really cool thing. A lot of people would like that. BUU would probably buff, you know, regen, all the stuff that the Kid BUU now does. I'm assuming it'd be Kid BUU. They could, of course, give us a Super BUU or another Buuhan or something. I'm gonna just guess Kid BUU because that's who Vegeta was holding off in his angel form, so that would be what makes sense. Then giving us a Halo Vegeta as a Sparking. Another LF. I hope not. I hope not. But if they did, I don't feel like Halo Vegeta deserves a LF because he just kind of held BUU off. If they were gonna give an LF, it would be Kid BUU, I would assume, because Goku Super Saiyan 3 already has one, so they wouldn't just make another one. That would be ludicrous. So Kid BUU getting his would be the most sense, but I hope it's not another LF. We've kind of just gotten a whole bunch of LFs back to back to back to back to back. Like, we're on an LF streak here. UI, Gogeta Blue, Broly, LF, Gohan with one arm. Now, you know, if you gave us a Kid BUU, that would be kind of wild. The other ideas here that are just kind of funny, they all revolve around the BUU saga, actually. Gotenks, just because there's a galactic donut there. And then Mr. Satan is the other one because it's wrapped around number 1, and Mr. Satan is the champ, world's number 1.
There's no question! Hercule Satan is the undisputed martial arts champion of the world!
So, yeah, I don't think it's those two. The rest of the other two have a lot more going for them than just Gotenks there being a ring and Mr. Satan being number 1. They try not to make it that easy. If it ended up being just we get a new Gotenks because there's a galactic donut there, I would die laughing. That would be absolutely hilarious. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be Halo Vegeta, Garlic Jr., or do you think they're just going to go bring it back on us real simple and hand us a Gotenks and Mr. Satan? Let me know what other ideas you guys have. I think those are 2 very strong ideas, especially the Halo Vegeta after all the evidence we have. I can't really think of anyone else that fits, like, all this stuff. I mean, I guess, like, what, Android 15, but that doesn't make any sense to headline our 1,000 day celebration. I mean, he didn't, like, I don't feel Android 15 is deserving of all this craze and appreciation just for being number 15. Either way, though, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you slap a like, subscribe if you're new, appreciate it big time. And as always, I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.